I'd say in the past, with such a big roster, I have so many guys and so many places to be at once. It would become, at times, things could fly under the radar, I guess, if it came to missing things or lack of accountability. And now, across the board, there's not really any opportunity to slip up anywhere. You're held accountable for basically every single thing you're doing, whether it be academics to your body weight to being on time, everything top to bottom.
Can you also describe some of the changes in your role here, the tight end role?
Mm-hmm. I think the position as a whole is going to have be a lot more involved in the offense compared to previous seasons. I think we have a much more pass catcher role than we have in the past. And just being on the field more, I think we're a crucial part of this offense, and as long as we can handle our business, we can really be contributors.
What did you think of the scrimmage portion today? How do you feel like the offense did in general?
I thought we had ups and downs. There's always bright spots of practice and dark spots too. I think like Coach Riley said, the first period of team that we had wasn't very good. Defense kind of came and jumped on us. They had more energy there. But moving into the second period, we came back and bounced back pretty well.
I know it's only been a couple months, but where do you feel like you've grown so far under Coach Hanson?
I've definitely grown up. There's some stuff off the field that you have to take care of, and just being more diligent day to day in every little aspect. They don't give you much breathing room really to slip up, and that's a good thing. I've put on some good weight, about 10 pounds since January. I'm really enjoying this thing, buying into everything they're teaching us, and it's paying off.
You're about a sense of urgency to win now.
Yes.
Not wait till next year, 2 years from now. Can you just how are the coaches preaching that to you? How do you guys feel in that sense of urgency from the coaches?
Like I said, there's nothing that goes really unnoticed here, and there's no. They always stress that there's no time to waste. We're not trying to make this a 2 to 3 year thing before we start winning championships. We want to win now. So every day basically is treated with the utmost importance. We can't let anything get behind us. We can't skip a day, skip a practice, nothing. We've got to be locked in at all times in order to get this ball rolling as fast as we can.
You've had a few different offensive schemes throughout your years here. How tough has it been to kind of learn all the differences and all the wordings?
So I wouldn't say that that's the toughest part really, because that it comes naturally with all the meetings and everything. But the toughest part has been having to break old habits that you've picked up from prior offenses. With Coach Harrell's offense and Coach Riley's, there's differences but a lot of similarities too. And when you get into the smaller intricacies of the game, that's where stuff gets really hard, like footwork or what step you're supposed to do something on. That's where it gets difficult.
Miller Moss, somebody you guys think very, very highly of. He was already here, obviously. Jackson Dart was somebody that you guys also thought very highly of. What element does Caleb Williams add to this football program?
I think he brings a lot. He can get it done in the air and on the ground at a very high level. Something that Jackson and Miller both flashed last year. I think he possesses both those traits. He's honed them really well. So I'm excited to see more of it. Through the first 2.5 weeks or whatever we've done, he's been incredible to watch, and I'm just excited to see where else he can take us.
Has there been a moment where Caleb has displayed that speed?
Yeah, earlier today we had a team period where he had broken off. It seemed like he had gone for like 40 yards.
Has Coach Hanson sort of outlined his expectations for you this spring?
During the spring, just to buy in and do everything they ask of us, and then beyond that really, because everybody's showing up and doing what we have to do while we're here. It's about what you're going to do away from the facility and away from the field. So for me, it's been watching more tape, coming into the facility more often and breaking down tape with him, and just being here, spending more time around everybody.
Trying to get that gold plate?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Thank you.